Perfect, perfect. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the most powerful New Beginnings Gateway of the year. I'm Aleli, and together with Patty, we are honored to hold this sacred space with you today, tonight. So many things happening, so many things shifting. Oh my god. First time ever that we lost electricity. Like, there's a power outage in Sharjah suddenly. And then it's like the universe testing me. But I was actually relaxed. Like, I'm like, you know what? It's gonna come back. So the electricity is back. And thank you so much, whether you're joining us from Manila, Dubai, where I am. Some of us are from US, some are from Japan. So wherever you are, Manila, Dubai, Europe, Asia, anywhere in between, we welcome you and thank you for being here. We are now standing at the threshold of the most powerful new beginning gateway of the entire year. So it's very special. Today is very special. And for those of you who have been with us these past 21 days, from the winter solstice rebirth portal all the way through until today, look at how far you've come. Today we celebrate, today we honor each other. I just want you to take a deep breath with me and ground yourself with me. You can touch your heart, or one hand on your heart, the other one on your belly. And let's just ground ourselves in this moment. Inhale, take a deep breath in, soak in as much love and light as you're able. And exhale, release, and let go of all tension, any stress. You can touch any part of your body that needs healing right now. You can also do some tapping if you want in your crown, in your neck. Some people love doing it under the arm, underarm, or I like doing it in my crown. So wherever you feel like touching, you can also roll your shoulders. Just really shake off excess energies right now. Or you can just simply touch your heart and your belly. Inhale, take a deep breath in. Gently affirm, I love myself fully, completely, and unconditionally. And as you exhale, gently affirm, I forgive, I release, I let go with loving ease. I allow the love from my own heart to wash through me, healing and cleansing every single part of my body. Thank you, dear universe, all the angels, all the spirit guides, our soul tribe, our soul family. Thank you for this time together. Thank you that we are spending precious time, exclusive time for self love, for learning, growing, and activating our highest, fullest self, for soul evolution and connecting, plugging into highest consciousness. Thank you, dear universe, for all the lessons and the growth. I bless my past choices as openings for greater love and expansion. I forgive myself fully and I forgive those who have hurt me. I accept myself completely. I release all regret and resentment, all feelings of revenge, all feelings of rejection, all negative stale stuck energies. I release them all to God's love and light. I transmute pain into power, my wounds into wisdom, and I now step fully into a life filled with love, with abundance, peace, trust, stillness, gratitude, joy, freedom, clarity, and bliss. I open up my heart and soul fully to wealth, wisdom, health, harmony, happiness, synchronicities, power, peace, prosperity, and miracles. I'm deeply grounded, I'm highly intuitive, and I know with absolute faith and certainty all the answers flow to me, come to me through the divine wisdom flowing through me each and every day. I'm always connected to highest consciousness. I'm whole and complete. I'm more than enough. I'm a wondrous vessel expanding my heart to receive the highest love. I'm expanding and increasing my energetic capacity to receive. I'm filled with unstoppable power and magnetic energy to what's really truly meant for me. I'm aligned with my soul purpose. And I'm always connected to my promised people. I release ego and fear, and I always come back to love. Just soak in all these mantras and affirmations and energetic healing downloads and feel the warmth of the present moment. You can add your favorite mantras and intentions right now on this very powerful day, this portal. Inhaling slowly and deeply and exhaling fully and completely. Connecting with your highest, fullest self with everything that you desire. I'm radiant, strong, courageous, confident, charming, charismatic, glowing, brilliant, happy, harmonious, and healthy. I share my unique divine soul gifts and I give massive value to the world. And in return, I allow myself to receive happiness, love, abundance, and joy. Money comes to me in increasing quantities and growing amounts through multiple sources from all directions on a continuous basis. I'm free and I'm fulfilled. I always receive $1,000,000 ideas and I implement them with ease and grace and flow. I'm always connected to everything I desire and I have everything I need within me. I am my highest self. It is done, it is completed, it is fulfilled. So be it, and so it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Just shake off excess stale energies, and whenever you're ready, you can slowly and gently come back. With a smile on your face, come back to the present moment. How was that? So again, we will meet again tomorrow. With all of these happenings, we added another call. So yeah, tomorrow we'll see each other again. Today, just allow yourself to receive so much blessings and downloads and yeah, welcome. You can feel free to share your intentions or insights or anything you want to share or solidify in the chat. So thank you for being here, Camille, Patty, of course, my love, Ali. Oh, I love it that you're here. Isa, you made it. Yay! I know you had a sun date with your son. I love that. My son just left, so he spent the last 2 days with me, 2.5, because it was his free days, rest days, and now he's working. Four Seasons Resort. He loves his job. He loves that he's learning so much. We love his head chef, who's German, and teaching him so much more than what he learned in school. You learn a lot when you apply. Wink, wink. You gotta apply what you learn. Don't just plug yourself in all these teachings, like, I teach you, but it's really you who will apply it in the moment when you're there. Like, how do you apply it, right? Yes. So we'll be together for around 2 hours, perhaps. And then tomorrow again. All right. Perfect. Thank you for being here. Denise, my love, thank you. And Kat, I want to know your time zones. Um, Anyone here who's not in Philippines or Dubai? I know Camille is from Japan, right? How about you, Kat? Where are you from? The others are from Philippines, Dubai, Japan. I know we have one from US. Oh, Philippines. Amazing. All right. Perfect. So in the past 21 days, if you have journeyed with us through the manifestation playbook and our support group, we've moved through release and rebirth at the winter solstice. Wait, I'm going to share my slides. Sharing my slides. Yes, here. um we did energy field reset, clarity codes, frequency calibration, rewriting your inner script, claiming your highest vision, self-trust activation. We did taking aligned action, money and magnetism reset, relationship reset, manifestation ritual mastery. So everything is in your 21-day manifestation playbook that we have given you. And we did gratitude gateway, identity integration, New Year reset, future self embodiment, manifestation strategy, emotional alignment, identity anchoring. And today, we complete the cycle. We anchor in your new identity and seal your transformation. We activate the new you and we activate your highest future self. And today, we're not just attending a workshop. This is a gateway. We're stepping through a gateway. We're shedding old skins. We're claiming our new identity. We're anchoring the highest timeline available to us. So again, to those who are coming in, I just want you to place your hand in your heart, feel your heart beating, place your other hand in your belly, and breathe into this space, your belly. This is your power center. This is where your intuition lives. This is where your manifestation magic is born. And I just want you to be relaxed in this entire if in this entire masterclass. And I just want you to fully receive. I know we're all light workers, we're givers here. You've given so much, you've been giving so much love, so much service. So now it's your time to receive. Yes, of course, Ali. Yes, thank you for being here. This is all you need. Maybe you don't need the others activations because this is all you need. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. Of course, it's okay if it's your first time. Of course, my love. The others also just watch the replay. And so, yes. We're shedding old skins. We're claiming our identity. We're anchoring the highest timeline available to us. So type yes in the chat if you're ready. Type yes in the chat if you're ready. Are you ready? I want to see yeses. Thank you. Yay. Ready. Yes. So, understanding the 111 portal. Again, thank you for receiving. Thank you for taking time to receive because I know, it's Sunday and we were like actually thinking, should we do it or not? Because some people cannot attend. But then, yes, the answer is yes. We gotta show up to those who are willing to receive. So, have you been seeing 111 on the clock? Have you been seeing the 111 or 1111 or just simply 11 numbers following you everywhere, like on receipts or plate numbers? like everywhere. Because if you are, I know you are, I want you to remember that that's not a coincidence. That's the universe sending you a love letter. The number one is the new beginning. It's the number of leadership. We are all leaders here. You're here today. You're called to be here today because you're a leader. You are a leader. You're a queen. You're an empress. You're a goddess. You're here to create your own queendom, not kingdom, huh? Queendom. I was talking to Isa about this. To rise and create your queendom. And what's special is this is what makes it so special. We're in 2026. So if we add that up, 2 plus 2 plus 6, 1 plus 0 is 1. So we're like 1, 11, and then 1. Everything is pointing to 1, to new, fresh beginnings, to rebirth as your goddess self, as your God mode, as your answer mode, as your leader self, as the leader that you are. You're being rebirthed, reborn as the leader that you are. So we are 111 in a one universal year. And the universe has aligned every single cosmic code to support your transformation right now. This is a portal within a portal. The universe has aligned every gear and code, every support is available to you. All kinds of support is available for your transformation right now. Again, this is a portal within a portal. So in the chat, I want you to type one word, just one word that describes what you're ready to begin, to start. Just feel and type. Don't think. Like, what is it that you wanna, that you intend, you wanna begin, you wanna rebirth? What is it? Is it an energy or is it something? What is it that you wanna embody or start or begin? What is your word? What is your word for today and onwards? And for me, it's really expansion. Really expansion. I love seeing your yeses, by the way. Thank you, Kat, Ali, Camille, Denise. I love Isa. Sparkling yes. Oh, Ali, my love. Yes. Okay. I sent you a WhatsApp message. I'm more active on WhatsApp. I was checking in on you on WhatsApp. Isa, I was gonna say we were out and about, right? And the synchronicities and angel numbers today are crazy. It blows my mind. Oh, really? As always. Isa. Do you remember when you enrolled in the program and then the same number keeps on appearing? It's just so crazy. Uh, it's crazy. It's amazing. You're very magical, my love. So before we go into all the practical work on all the identity shifting, I wanna just share something with you that will shift your perspective and how you see your entire life. Later, Patty will be sharing such valuable insights on reframing wins and losses. And I feel like we gotta really reframe, reprogram, rewire ourselves today. This is an identity shift day. You know, the sages teach us that before we were born, our soul made an agreement. You chose a specific set of challenges, a veil that would temporarily obscure your own light and greatness. Many of us see this veil as a punishment, when in fact it's meant to be our life curriculum. It's a loving, intentional design to help you grow into who you've always been. And they call this your soul correction. So the things that happened to you or didn't happen to you in your childhood, like I was talking to one of you who were sharing that she never got the love from a mother that she was craving for, or some of you, including me, have been, my soul lesson is really on relationship and self-worth, so have been attracting um difficult relationships, although my relationships have been improving, but I mean, I was abused before, like really, literally, financially, verbally, physically. My my lesson is actually on self-worth. And you'll know your soul correction, you'll know your soul lessons. And you know that the things that happened to you or didn't happen to you in childhood, those weren't random. Your soul chose them. You volunteered for this life. You chose your parents with their virtues, with their shortcomings, because working through these specific challenges is how you reveal your highest self and eventually help others walking a similar path. So in manifestation, it goes so deep, much deeper than just doing all the strategy and the 555 and the rituals, all of these. You gotta work through your specific challenges, and this is how you reveal your highest self and eventually help others walk a similar path. The struggles came into your life to point you in the right direction, to evolve and to align with highest consciousness. And when you understand your soul corrections or tikkun in Kabbalah, the struggles that felt random start to make sense. The relationships that challenge you reveal their purpose, and the patterns that kept repeating finally have a reason. So I want to ask you, let me ask you, where in your life do you feel a sense of old patterns repeating again and again? And today is the day to shift this. Today is the day. It's enough. We're done. Maybe the reason you keep facing a certain challenge at work, for example, is to finally learn to stand up for yourself. If that's been a persistent theme throughout your life, and this is deeply personal spiritual work, only you can recognize the patterns and only you can decipher what they're meant to teach you. In your love life, for example, you might notice you're always the one who cares more, plans everything, the script stays the same. Your soul is teaching you about reciprocity, about allowing yourself to be loved as much as you love. Your soul is teaching you how to allow yourself to receive, to really know your worth, to be happy on your own and be full without validation from others. About trusting, about believing, about whether do you really believe you deserve to receive. Or maybe you keep attracting um difficult people in your life or people who are jealous to you. Why do you think you're attracting them? Maybe you gotta be more discerning to who you share your energies with. What if your soul is repeating the lesson in your life over and over again until you learn the lessons, not to make yourself smaller, that you cannot really earn love by being perfect, that you are love already. Maybe the universe is teaching you to learn to be whole without someone else completing you. With your parents, for example, perhaps your mother was so difficult, narcissistic, or whatever. Maybe your soul is asking, can you give yourself the unconditional love and acceptance you didn't receive? Can you become the loving parent to yourself that you needed? And can you do the same to your child? And can it end with you? Can the curse, can the generational wound end with you? Maybe when if you have a father who's not able to show up or you have fear of abandonment, maybe you're being called to heal fully, heal that wound by showing up fully for yourself and others. Or maybe when you're attracting friends who just take and take from you, you're listening to everyone's problems but never sharing your own, you're the therapist friend. Maybe the pattern is that you're the helper and you're the slave, or you're the martyr. And maybe the lesson is about believing your needs matter too. The lesson is all about self-love. The lesson might be about your vulnerability and also trusting. With money, maybe you grew up with financial instability. Like you save and then you earn, and then whenever you earn, you suddenly lose it. Maybe the universe is teaching you sustainability, patience, and the value of circuitry. That money is all about abundance is not accumulation but circuitry. Or maybe you keep on getting sick with injuries, illness, exhaustion. The message is just really this: your soul is teaching you to rest, that your worth isn't measured by your productivity. So whatever it is with your pattern, it reveals the curriculum that you have to learn, you have to shift. Learning to be present, to love yourself, to not chase, and to prioritize yourself, to know that you're worthy. So I want you to ask yourself, where in my life do I feel a sense of this happening again? And if this pattern were a teacher instead of a problem, what quality might it be asking me to strengthen or release? How might my response change if I assume this moment was happening for me, not to me? And again, there's no need to judge your answers. Awareness is progress. And today is about noticing with honesty, compassion, and curiosity. What is your pattern? And today is the day to shift this. Shift your perspective. And today's mantra is, if we can recite this together, maybe it's too small. I'll make it big. I meet my patterns with awareness instead of resistance, trusting they are revealing exactly what my soul is ready to heal, integrate, and embody at this stage of my journey. And you are in the next stage of your journey right here, right now. So I want you to be specific and maybe grab your journal now or later on in your most convenient time. I want you to look at each major area of your life through this lens of soul curriculum. Where do I still feel stuck or keep hitting the same wall? What success do I secretly block? What's my automatic response when I receive something? Where do I leak or limit my flow? So that's career, that's purpose, money, abundance, relationships. What type of person keeps showing up? What role do I always play in the relationship? Maybe now it's really time for you to believe that you deserve to be pampered and understood and supported. And you gotta give that to yourself first. Health and body. Where do I neglect or punish myself? What am I avoiding feeling? And spirituality growth. Where do I resist going deeper? What truth am I dancing around? So, are you still procrastinating, and are you really growing, or are you just circling back and forth? So, write whatever comes up, and this you can do it now, you can do it later. And yeah, I'm here. Hold space. Please take a screenshot. We're also sending you the copy of this presentation in our WhatsApp group. And very important a mantra that I want to share is, I choose to see myself clearly and honestly. I trust that I have awareness across every area of my life, and my soul reveals where I'm ready for growth and where and how I can be truly free. All right, so I free myself from chains of the past. I'm aware of what I should release. I'm aware of what areas in my life do I have to grow. I'm aware of what areas in my life am I ready to grow and evolve. So I just want you to talk to yourself like that. Like, whenever you feel like stuck, you talk to yourself. I release the feeling of being stuck, and I'm ready. I'm ready to grow. I'm ready to shift. Oh my God, there's so much spiritual warfare happening right now. There are false leaders, false spiritual leaders who are pretending to be leaders, but honestly, they are not compassionate. They're functioning from ego. They're functioning from lack. They don't really promote justice. Yeah, what do you mean? Can you share it? So many chismes that has been happening around, and I just want you to know that it's time to not be involved in all of this drama. Just like this past month, and I know that it will happen. Like I knew it. I knew it. I knew these people way back since a decade ago. And I just know that all my people who are connected with them will find out the truth and everything. My point is, we're done. Let's shift. We're no more low vibe energies in our space. We don't have space for low vibe frequencies and people who are low frequencies. We have no space for that anymore. We have so much to do. Oh my gosh. I have so much things to do. Who else here has so much things to do? So I have like meetings every day. I did a cocooning stage. I cocooned for like 7 days. And then now I'm back with back-to-back sessions again and classes. So yes, lineage healing. The mantra. What did I say? I choose to see myself clearly and honestly, and I trust that I have awareness across every area of my life. Yes, let me type that. Thank you for asking. I'll type it. Thank you. Thank you, Ali, for asking. I choose to see myself clearly, and I trust. I choose to see myself clearly and honestly, and I trust that I have awareness across every area of my life, and my soul reveals where um what did I say? Where I am ready for growth and more freedom. And my soul reveals what I should release. That's and where I'm ready for growth and more freedom. There. I choose to see myself clearly and honestly, and I trust that I have awareness across every area of my life, and my soul reveals what I should release and where I'm ready for growth and more freedom. I think I added more words like soul evolution, highest consciousness. I was just saying, I'm gonna share this again. Thank you. Growth and more freedom. And yeah, I said soul evolution and highest consciousness. Yeah, let's add that. I am connected. I'm connected to highest consciousness. I'm connected to highest consciousness. Let's do that. All right. And it's really important to release, ha. For example, I still have fear of visibility. I found out. I still have it. And I still think about what other people will think of me. And yeah, like I still have fears like, oh, only 3 people will be there, 5 people will be there. And I told you before, like there were only 3 people who were there, but then one of them enrolled and paid in full in my life coaching certification program. So it's like paid in full. That's like $4,000. But then only 3 people were there in the call. And before the call, I was like shaking, should I even do it or not? Because I still have that inside of me sometimes, not all the time, but still, our shadow side gets triggered every now and then. So I'm just deciding to transform my pattern of what other people will think of me, or what did I say? My fear of visibility, actually, it's still there. And that's why I I've helped a lot of people release their fears of visibility, but that shadow side still lingers sometimes. So what is it with you? And your healing doesn't stop with you. As you transform your patterns, you send light backward through your lineage and forward to those who will come after you. You become the turning point, completing what others could not, and you're opening pathways for future generations. All of us who are here, you're the cycle breaker. You are the generational healer for your lineage. You're the light for your lineage. You are not just healing yourself, you're healing your ancestors, you're clearing the path for your children, your nieces, your nephews, your even your granddaughters and grandsons, the souls that are yet to come. You're clearing the path, and you're also healing your mother, your grandmother. And as we do this healing work, there's a mantra that I want to share. I'm guided, protected, and empowered to heal my lineage. Yes. You're held. You're always held. Remember that. As you step into your highest self and you break cycles, it's hard, it's difficult. But know that you're not doing it alone. You have your soul family. You're not doing it alone. And you're not only doing it for you, it's not just about you. Now, before we move to the next teaching, I want to share this once again, the paradox of desire and detachment. This is the main teaching that I've been sharing, and this will shift your understanding, you shift your entire understanding of manifestation and magnetism. This is also the juice of our new course. If you want to be a manifestation coach, we have a brand new program, the Mindset, Manifestation, and Magnetism Mastery. It's globally accredited. It's year long. If you want to be a manifestation coach, that's the new program that I have designed. And this is the bulk of everything that I'm teaching. When you need nothing, you will attract everything. So I want you to read that again and let it sink in. When you need nothing, you will attract everything. Because in life, we've been taught to chase, to grasp, to hold tight, to need, to control. But the universe doesn't respond to neediness. The universe responds to your wholeness. If you have it already been within you, if you have it already, more of it will come. The more you feel that you have it, the more it will be given to you. The more you have, the more whatever you have, it will be given to you. More of it will be given to you. That's why gratitude is a miracle magnet. So think about all this. When we're desperately looking or chasing for love, the other person will run away, right? It's always only one will chase. But then the moment you fall in love with yourself, suddenly everyone wants you. Suddenly they reach out to you. Or when you're desperate for money, it actually slips through your fingers. Like there will be unexpected expenses all of a sudden. But when you feel abundant, regardless of how your bank account is, opportunities will flow. And this is the sacred dance: desire and detachment, believe and let go, intend and surrender. And I want you to imagine a beautiful butterfly. Imagine you're holding that butterfly in your hands. If you squeeze tight because you're afraid to lose it, what happens? You crush it, you kill the very thing that you love. But if you open up your palms, you let it rest there freely in your palms. If you trust that it will stay because it wants you, not because you're forcing it, what happens? The butterfly will stay. And even if it flies away for a moment, it will come back if it's meant for you, if it loves you and it's really a match. And maybe it will also bring other butterflies with it. Your dreams are that butterfly. You don't need to grasp and be grippy about it. So with money, when I needed money desperately, I repel it. I would always repel it. I would manifest money and immediately I have an unexpected expense. But when I started practicing and affirming to myself all the time, I have everything I need right now, I'm abundant right now, money flows to me, but I don't need it to be happy, I am happy. And the mantra that I said every day, that I shared earlier, I say that every day. I give massive value, I share my unique divine soul gifts, and I share my unique divine soul gifts, and I give massive value to the world. And in return, I allow myself to receive money, abundance, love, happiness, and joy 10 times full. Money comes to me from unexpected sources, unexpected sources, from multiple directions, from all directions, in increasing quantities and growing amounts on a continuous basis. So you just say that to yourself and celebrate all the blessings that you already have in your life now. And then whenever I shift my mindset, whenever I practice this, I would receive unexpected income. Opportunities will appear, and soul aligned clients would always begin flowing in. It's always the case. Soul aligned clients and contracts would begin flowing in. The money will not come when you need it. It will come when you need nothing. So I just want to clarify what detachment means. It's not about not wanting your desire. Detachment, it's about releasing the lack mindset around your desire. So if you worry about your money or love coming into your life, then you're attached to it. But then you think about it. Do you worry about having running water? Do you obsess about where you'll sleep tonight? Do you check your phone anxiously to see if Oxygen texted you back? It's a joke. But you don't stress about the oxygen, the air that you breathe, because you know those things are handled. And that's the energy we're going for. We're going for the energy of detachment. And it's not about not wanting your desire. Yes, you have that soul burning desire, but you don't worry. You don't attach yourself. It's not a mental body attachment. You don't check your phone constantly. You don't analyze every word. You don't spiral. Last time, Patty gave a talk, a very powerful masterclass on how to counter spiraling. You don't an- spiral with anxiety, but you detach. When you know something is yours, it's yours. It's already done. You don't experience attachment. You experience peace. You still want it, but you know it's yours, so you stop chasing. So your desire is fundamentally natural. It cannot be undone. The universe doesn't do things for no reason. So your desire is there because you're meant to have it. But then if you become anxious and overly attached, that's where everything becomes chaotic. So what we have to do is relax. Relax. And you're never releasing anything good when you detach. You're only releasing the lack mindset that's not aligned with having the thing. So how do you do it? First, get clear in your desire. Write it down. We did this last time in our 1222 activation. Be specific. Let yourself want it fully. Don't diminish your dreams. Release the how and when. So I desire this or something even better. This or something better. And then trust the universe knows the perfect timing in the path. So you let yourself feel the full desire, but then you release the control, because this is where most people will struggle. I want this, but it has to happen this way, by this date, with this person. Release that. And then you fall in love with the now. This is the secret. This is the key. Find things to love about your current reality, things to be grateful for. That's why we do the gratitude practice. And this isn't about pretending everything is perfect, but just really evidence, looking for the evidence. We did this exercise, right? Looking for evidence that things are working out for you. It's it's called also fairy spotting, spotting the evidence that you are blessed, you are abundant, you are loved. Only those, focus on those. It's about finding genuine appreciation for what is in the now. If you want love, fall in love with yourself. If you want money, fall in love with the abundance and resources and resourcefulness that you have right now. If you want success, fall in love with the journey you're on right now and all of the accomplishments and achievements and multiple intelligences and talents and gifts, unique divine soul gifts that you already have right here, right now. For me, when I feel like I failed or something, I recalibrate, I self-regulate, and I look at all my testimonials, all the clients that I already have, all the friends that I've made in the journey, my collaborators, my investors, my students, And of course, you take inspired action, not desperate action, but inspired action. And there's a difference between aligned action and desperate hustle. Aligned action feels light, exciting, and natural. Desperate action feels heavy, forced, and exhausting. So I want you to ask yourself, am I doing this action from a place of wholeness, abundance, or from lack? And know that you're always, always, always worthy of everything that you desire. You gotta take one step forward, and the universe will take 10 steps forward to you, towards you. You just gotta take one step, they will take 10 steps to you. And be ready and willing and available. Always be ready, willing, and available. Readiness is a choice. Because people don't take inspired action because they think they're not yet ready. Like, oh, I have to finish all my modules first in the past course, or oh, I have to gain approval first from my husband or my mom. Like, you feel like you're not ready because of all these excuses, but really you're healing, yes, but you're already whole. And readiness is a choice, readiness is a decision. If you say maybe next year, then it will be next year. But if you really decide to align with your highest, fullest self right here, right now, then you are. There's no more delay. But it's okay. I mean, I experienced so much delay in my life from 2012 to 2020. I experienced so much delay, and I forgive myself for that. But yeah, you gotta take inspired action. And I want you to know that you're already worthy right here, right now. And you're ready whether or not you're healing. You don't need to be fully healed. You heal yourself as you heal others. You're all light workers here, your coaches, your guides. You don't need to be fully healed to heal others. So the principle is, yes, you're ready for it, but you're not dying without it. Like with love, with success, I'm building my empire, but I'm already successful right now. Healing, I'm healing, and I'm also already whole. When you need nothing, you become a magnet instead of a vacuum. And magnets don't chase, they attract, they magnetize. So with your unconscious intentions and energy leaks, I just want to talk about this. I gave an oracle guidance on this. There's no more time for energy leaks. This is the time for you to be in alignment with your soul purpose every single day. What is it? How can I be in alignment with my soul purpose? Who can help me? Who can support me? Who can I collaborate with? What is the next inspired action step for me? Am I joining this program, for example, or am I joining this event because I have this fear of missing out? Or is this really in alignment for me? If it is in alignment for me, why am I saying no? If it's a yes for my soul, is it, why do I have all these excuses? So have a think about that. Think and reflect, not think, feel and reflect. Where are you still stuck without even maybe realizing it because you're not pausing? And we have unconscious intentions. That's why we get stuck. When you hold the belief, like for example, money is hard to come by, or relationship never work out for me, you're actually sending out a message to the universe. You're telling the universe what you expect. And on some level, you're asking for it. So we gotta stop sabotaging ourselves. And we are the only ones limiting ourselves. And our subconscious beliefs are so much more powerful than our conscious ones. So what are you unconsciously thinking and still believing that are limiting you? What is it that's still limiting you? And I want you to sit with this question. In what areas of my life am I unconsciously desiring not to succeed or not to succeed too much? You have fear of success, you have fear of failure. What is it? And you're the only one who can answer this. For example, for me in relationships, is there a part of you that wants the relationship but also feels safer alone? I actually want my freedom. For example, with abundance, part of you wants abundance, but is there a part of you that maybe that may be terrified of what visibility or responsibility might come with abundance? With healing, is there a part of you that prays for healing but has built an identity around being the wounded one? If you have the identity that you're the wounded one, then you will always be the wounded one. So there's the partnership block, like someone unconsciously wants a loving partnership. They do the work, they show up, they say all the right affirmations. But underneath, the belief is if I'm truly seen, I'll be rejected or I'll be ostracized or I'm not safe. Or the money block. Underneath, maybe you want, yes, you want financial success, but underneath, you may still think that wealthy people are selfish, or if I have too much, people will judge me, or I'll be so overwhelmed. And that belief is pulling you in the opposite direction. I had that belief. I thought if I'm spiritual, I cannot be wealthy at the same time. So today's mantra is I bring my unconscious intentions into the light. I release the part of me that prays for limitation. I become unanimous in my desire to receive fully. So you really 100% want to receive fully. It's not like you're confusing the universe. You gotta 100% believe on what you're worthy of. And last point before I turn you over to Patty's teaching and then we come back with more downloads. We gotta seal all energy leaks and we gotta focus. So identify one manifestation that matters most to you right now and write it down in the present tense and make it specific and measurable like how we did before. Before we did a lot, we wrote down a lot, but now I just want you to focus on one. For example, I'm so happy and grateful that I'm experiencing so much love in my life right now, or I'm experiencing so much excitement or happiness when it comes to my career. Or what is it that you're experiencing right now? I'm so happy and grateful now that I am. I want you to write it in the present tense. And just focus on one first. So we gotta remove commitments that scatter your focus. That's how you seal all energy leaks. Clear physical space. Clearing physical space in your home dedicated to your intention. You have an altar and also clean out all your closet, all the clothes that you haven't worn for 2 years, give them away. I did that. Removing commitments that scatter your focus. Like you're being invited to this event and everybody you know is joining it, but you're so doesn't really want to join that event. Why are you even joining it? Or you're friends with someone just because you're friends with that person for a decade. And that's the only reason why you're friends with that person, even if you don't even connect with each other anymore. And we gotta concentrate your spiritual energy through morning prayer, meditation, focus exclusively on your intention, scripting for at least 5 minutes daily, describing it as already manifested. If you try this, choose your one focus, choose it and focus on it. With focus and intention, you can shape energy in any direction for 7 days. Every morning, reaffirm it, or every night. And throughout the day, notice when your energy disperses and then you bring it back. You self regulate, you recalibrate, and then watch how quickly the universe responds. Ali says, I just released before coming in and I think it's normal. The word for me is transmute and transform. Oh, thank you for sharing transmute. And you're an alchemist. How about the others? Share your word, my loves. I know we've been sending messages in the chat. But I would just, before I turn you over to Patty, I just wanna share my oracle guidance once again on energy leakage. I share this in our Empowerment Life Coaching WhatsApp group. I'm gonna share it again. Your attention is sacred currency. When your focus is scattered, energy leaks out of your vessel, weakening your spiritual magnetism and making it harder to hold blessings and manifest fully. But when you consciously shift to focus and bring your attention to healing, alignment, purpose, and growth, the blessings of the universe will start pouring freely onto you. The more you invest your energy in growing your radiance, the more love, money, and harmonious connections open up naturally for you. Holding your attention sacred, not wasting it, is the first step towards limitless abundance. I repeat, holding your attention sacred, not wasting it, is the first deep step towards limitless abundance. So today's abundance mantra is my attention is sacred currency. I invest my energy in healing, alignment, purpose, and growth. I'm a worthy vessel, open and ready for all the abundant blessings of the universe to flow through me. And whenever you catch yourself drifting or wandering or your energy draining, gently pause and take a deep breath and refocus on one aligned, joyful, inspired action step you can take in the day. And this grounds you, strengthens you, and anchors your energy as you build your vessel to expand and hold more light and receive infinite blessings. I'll send this again in our chat. And may I ask for a picture before we proceed with Patty's teaching? Yay! To everyone who can turn on their camera, please do so if you can. If not, we would appreciate your emojis. But if you can, that would be amazing. And um share your insights and intentions in the chat. All right. All right. One. Wait. Apologies for that. 1, 2, 3. Smile. One more. 1, 2, 3. Smile. One more. One more. Oh, Ali! Yay! Let's wait for Ali. I think Ali's open. Ah, baby. Oh. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Wait lang. Nawala. 1, 2, 3. Smile. We can see you, Ali. There. Oh! Okay, I think that's enough. I love you. Thank you for being here. All right, Patty, the stage is yours. Thank you. I'll make you your co-host now. Okay, perfect.
Hello, good evening, and I hope that you can hear me clearly. I am outside because I don't have Wi-Fi at home,
Okay.
so I'm outside. Thank you,
You got
Sister
this.
Ali, and congratulations to all the lovely souls who have journeyed with us. Camille, Denise, Isa, Catherine, Ali, Liana, Anchi, and the other lovely visionaries who um, believed in Miss Alali's and my vision of the 21-day manifestation challenge. And tonight, I will be sharing with you how to look at wins and losses from a different perspective. So I'm going to share my screen. All right. So for a moment. I think that yeah, okay. So today's intention is to dissolve the idea of winning and losing and see every experience as feedback, redirection, or alignment. When I was a kid, there was big emphasis on winning, as in medals, certificates, the honor roll. So growing up, I understood winning as having that physical form, trophies, medals, or certificates. And it took me a while to understand that not all wins will look like wins, and not all losses look like losses. And it's a tricky thing to navigate because our brains are wired to think that winning looks like this, losing looks like this, and it means failure. But for us visionaries, for us entrepreneurs, for us spiritual women, we can take even the biggest losses and turn them into fuel for our next comeback, for our next win. So the meme that I place here is just satirical. You know, when you lose, that's how you feel. But when you win, the euphoria is even bigger. But let's take a deeper look into that tonight. Okay, so what is the old paradigm? So this is how we're conditioned to see life. Wins come through success, validation, and worth. In the school setting, if you are the number one student, then you're the smartest, you're the best. You get sent to competitions. And that's usually true for the top 10. But when we enter the world of adulting, it's like we are thrown into an arena wherein some of the concepts that we learned as a kid suddenly get twisted and bent out of shape. So losses can look like failure, rejection, or punishment. When you're working in a corporate job and you don't get the promotion, somebody else gets the position that you've been vying for, you didn't close the client. On the surface level, it will look like a loss. So what we're going to do is we will be outcome focused instead, sorry, no, it is outcome focused instead of energy focused. What we need to learn is focusing on the energy. So here, why does this perspective keep us stuck? You only feel good when things go your way. So that's the only time that you feel that you're worthy, that you feel like, oh, I'm successful, I'm doing good, I'm breaking the cycle, or I'm finally making something of myself. You only associate that with the good things that come your way or when it happens according to your plan. But when there is contrast, when there is something that you did not plan and it happens, you resist it, you become angry, you become resentful, instead of trying to see how you can learn from it. So, as Miss Alali said a while ago about energy leakage, getting obsessed or getting stuck on losses is also leaking power because you're believing that that is your final outcome. You are believing that there is nothing better for you, that there is nothing beyond that situation. So next. Sorry. Okay, what is the new paradigm? There are no wins or losses. There are only feedback, data, redirection, refinement, and alignment checks. Okay. For example, in my work as an freelance SEO specialist, I cannot always get the client's 100% expectation. I cannot fulfill it because there's no such thing as perfect. So what happens is that they give me feedback. They communicate what they felt was lacking from the service that I provided. And from that feedback, I can use that as data to understand what else I can improve on. It makes me sad when one client cannot continue, but it makes me hopeful for the next client that I'll have because it may not have worked out with that other client, but the next ones that are coming will get the better version of me because I've learned. I have the data, I've redirected and refined my strategy, and I've become better aligned to serve clients who need my services. So for my um, spiritual practitioner sisters, this can come in the form of feedback from a student or feedback from a mentee. So at times you will feel very sad or disappointed with yourself because um it will look like you did not do your best, but that's not true. That's not true. It just shows that you and that mentee or you and that student are on different levels of consciousness. So you can use that data to again redirect and refine your strategy or your brand voice and ensure that you are much better aligned with the next client. So in short, the losses are not actually losses. They are lessons. But it is okay to mourn, to grieve, to feel sad about the things that did not push through. But we need to move forward. Otherwise, if we do not transcend that loss, we cannot get to the other side, which is the better thing that's waiting for us. The thing that's more aligned to our soul and to our mind. Okay. So next, wins. A win doesn't mean that you did everything right or you're finally worthy. It does not define your self-worth. A win means you're aligned, your nervous system can receive, and your self-concept matches the desire. Okay. So remember that in manifestation, it's not actually about what you want. It's more about, is the current version of you ready to receive? Is the current version of you ready to handle all the abundance coming your way? Because remember that the things that you're asking for would require a certain level of frequency from you. So that's why if you're high vibrational, if you hold love, if you hold peace, if you hold joy, it's easier to make your manifestations turn into reality. But if you're in a place where you're still held back by your doubt, your fear, your hesitation, it's it's going to be hit and miss. So again, it means you're aligned. That means the current persona that you are can handle the goal that you're trying to achieve. Your nervous system can receive. This means you're open. This means that you've accepted that being able to manifest into reality requires surrender. And you surrender fully to the universe and to the miracles that God will bring into your life. And lastly, your self concept matches the desire. So this means that what you think about yourself, what your self image is, that's what magnetizes the desire to come into your life. Because, for example, I used to look at freelancers who were earning 6 digits in Facebook because there was a time that the freelancers were earning 6 digits were kind of rare. And I wanted that. I wanted it so much. But at that time, my self-concept was very poor. I lacked self-esteem. I was coming from a place of fear. I was coming from a place of insecurity. So that's why um I had to work on believing that I am worthy and that I deserve it. And it finally happened. I was able to add more clients. I was able to build a steady referral pipeline to my SEO services. But it took alignment, it took nervous system reframing, and it took self concept improvement. Okay. Next, losses refrain. A loss does not mean that you failed or you're behind. A loss means there's a belief to release, there's an identity mismatch, and there's a lesson before the level up. When I was a kid, I was very, very scared of losing. Every quiz bee that I attended, my hands were literally cold at the start of the contest because I had to win. I have to be the one who takes home the champion trophy. And when I became an adult, I would often compare myself to my peers, which left me feeling that I was behind. And it even worsened my fear of not being anyone who's worthy, of of being no one, of having no contribution to society. And then gradually, I learned with Miss Aleri's help that I am not being denied. I am not being denied my blessings. I'm not being denied the things that I believe I deserve. I had to release a lot of beliefs. And it's centered around scarcity mindset. It's centered around competitiveness. It's centered around my ego and my pride. Because one thing that I discovered recently, one thing that it was like a eureka moment for me that I manifest from rage and anger. And that's how I was able to release 10 plus years of pent up rage and anger because naubos ko na siya sa manifestations ko. And last night, Miss Aleli asked me, what will happen if there's no rage and there's no anger to fuel you, to motivate you? And that got me to thinking na, oo nga no, um, I respond strongly to negative emotions and I can alchemize them. Pero what if no? Like wala na. I mean, will I go out there and look for, things to get angry about just so I can manifest? Which sounds like a counterproductive thing to do. So yeah, that's a thing that I'm gonna work on this year. Is to come finally from a place of love and from a place of compassion. That's gonna be the fuel this time for my manifestations. So next, identity mismatch. Um, I was supposed to be a DepEd teacher, and that's what almost everyone expects from me. I was supposed to work in the academic field, educator and all. And a part of me, when I started with the tarot and manifestation coaching and everything, a part of me was still afraid because there was an expectation that I was not fulfilling. But I realized that when I chose not to fulfill that expectation, I found freedom. I can be whoever I want to be. I can live my life free of rules from other people. Meaning, my life now is one that I chose to create with my own free will. And that is why I am able to move forward because I accepted that I am no longer that Patricia who was expected to be a public school teacher, and would later, take master, take doctorate courses and become principal. I'm not following that path. And when I sealed my identity, a lot of opportunities that showed the support of the universe started appearing. You know, people would be asking about if I offer coaching, if I offer one-on-one support. I have regular clients for tarot reading. So that's the power of releasing beliefs and securing your core identity. And here, there's a lesson before the level up. This is one of the difficult things that I've had to learn, because sometimes I feel that kinakalaban lang ako ng universe, or God is just testing me, na ayaw nilang ibigay yung gusto ko. I still have that thinking. But I'm able to catch it early and ask myself, is there a lesson to be learned here? What is this situation trying to teach me? And that's when I pause, and then that's when I slow down. There are two events that happened this 2025 that I can classify as a loss. First, in November, I was supposed to have an on-site tarot reading with a collaborator, pero hindi siya natuloy. And I already booked the Airbnb and everything. So, you know, expenses, money shelled out, and wala na. I just released. Sabi ko na lang, I will not stress about this. Something good will still come out of it. And yes, hindi man natuloy yung event with that collaborator, another client reached out to me and asked me to be a consultant for his book that he's going to publish. It's a fiction book, but it has a touch of tarot and spirituality. So I may not have had that event, but I still got a win from the loss. That's it. That's how it can work sometimes. Second, the last in-person booth that I had for December, hindi nga ako naka-break even. To be very honest, I did not even break even. I paid for the booth. I paid for the Airbnb. But because of that, I gained tarot reading clients, and they gave me the inspiration for the programs that I'll be releasing soon. So the win from my December event was realizing that my visibility is not meant for pop-ups or booths. I have to focus on the online because that's where people find me. So I can think of it as I lost money, or it provided me a chance to see what kind of business model will really fit me. So it's all about, you know, seeing it from a different perspective. Kahit mahirap, kahit napapasabi ka na lugi, walang break even, walang ROI, but you know, when you calm down, when you've taken time to sit with your emotions, you will see that there's a silver lining. Sometimes you just have to let the clouds dissipate a little for you to see that silver lining. Okay. So next, the manifestation lens. Every experience answers one of these. Are you acting from fear or trust? Are you trying to control or co-create? And are you aligned with who you say you're becoming? Okay, here. Are you acting from fear or trust? Now, When we're acting from fear, we try to come up with every worst scenario possible. Yung baka hindi mag-work, baka walang pupunta, baka walang bibili, you know, and that is normal. And minsan mahirap to automatically operate or act from trust. So one thing that I advise is acknowledge the fear. Remember what we talked about, spiraling, that you don't think your way. When you start to feel those negative emotions, feel your fear. And then when you calm down, turn that fear into trust. In the sense that you trust the universe, you trust God, you trust your angels to help you work things out. And remember that when we trust, we acknowledge that we co-create. Number two question. Are you trying to control or co-create? Fear and control are tied to each other. Sometimes our fear gets triggered because we try to control the factors. We try to control the conditions of our manifestations. But manifestation works with trust and works with co-creation. For example, I said that um, I'm going to be more active this 2026. My fear is that my fear is to wake up early. I don't I hate I hate waking up early. And so I that's why I could not run or play sports like my other peers. So what I did is I told myself, sige nga, uh, just try, show up. Try to set your alarm for 5:30. If you sleep through it, then okay. If you show up, then it's good. So I've been able to wake up early, consistently. So it might be a small thing, pero if you try to implement trust and co-creation, it really happens. You will feel the universe, you will feel God sending opportunities, sending you the strength, sending you the ideas if you need it. And number three, are you aligned with who you say you're becoming? This is also from the recent conversation I had with Miss Aleli. So I have a very short temper and I get angry really easily. But it's come to a point na how can I effectively manifest? And how can I guide the people I want to help if I'm always falling victim to my own anger? If I'm always falling victim to my rage? If hindi ko yun ma-alchemize, I'm not aligned with my higher self. Because the reality is that even if I can alchemize rage, it's not something that I want to operate on regularly. I can't, as I said, I can't go looking for sources of rage just so I can manifest or just so I can align. It's still a negative emotion. So are your emotions aligned? Are your thoughts aligned with the identity that you're trying to develop? So that's it. Next. Okay. Wait. Okay. So here. the energy shift happens for us when we understand that emotional neutrality equals power. I think Miss Alali already said about detachment, how important detachment is and how it works when we are manifesting. So when you're neutral, you don't spiral, you don't chase, you don't collapse. Okay. So when you're neutral, when you understand that things are happening for you and not to you, you're not in a victim mindset. Your spiraling will not get triggered as much because you know that something good will come out of it. You may not see it right away, but it's already second nature to you to believe that. So next, you don't chase. The important thing when you're manifesting is that you ready yourself. You keep on working on your identity. You keep working on your alignment. And you keep working on your vibration. Because if we put emphasis, if we prioritize chasing, what happens is that we don't pay attention to ourselves anymore. Because yung mindset natin, nakafocus na, yung goal ko, hindi ko pa rin nare-reach. I still can't get that dream job that I want. I still can't expand my business. My freelancing clients are still not the clients that I would like to attract. So when your mind is consumed by that, you don't work on yourself anymore. You don't nurture yourself. So ang mangyayari is, you still don't get the clients, the deals, the business, the life that you want. And lastly, when you are in an emotionally neutral state, you don't collapse. Why? You don't feel pressured. And why don't you feel pressured? Because you believe in divine timing. You believe that you have already become the person who will attract your manifestations effortlessly. So that's the power of trusting, surrendering, and knowing that things will work out for you. Okay. So here, one integration affirmation that you can have is, I trust that everything I experience is working for me, even when my mind doesn't understand it yet. So for me, this phrase, even when my mind doesn't understand it yet, this phrase is very important. Remember, we we tend to logical reasoning. We always lean back to logical reasoning. So putting this part in your affirmation, even when my mind doesn't understand it yet, opens yourself up to the possibilities. That when your logic tries to take control of your thoughts, you can tell yourself that it doesn't have to make sense now. It will make sense later. And you will be surprised by how fast it will make sense. Because that always happens to me, and Miss Aleli knows also. Sometimes I will tell her, I don't know why this is happening. 30 minutes after, I will message her, I know why it's not happening. I figured it out. So that's how the mind and that's how reality works. So next, sorry. Okay. So for this closing ceremony, for my sharing about wins and losses, if you believe, if you put in your mind, I am already a winner, and the prize is not chasing after what I want, but the prize is me. The prize is me and the continuous work and the continuous love that I give to myself, you will have the life that you're manifesting for. Just remember that back in our spiraling lesson, you are the problem. You are the source of the problem, but you are also the source of the solution. And that's how powerful we are. So always go back to yourself. Always go back to your mind, to your heart, and to your soul. And that with every win is meant to empower you. And every loss, I have the other word for it, but every loss is meant as a stepping stone for you to reach your highest self. So that's it for my sharing today, and I will check the chat box. I've seen messages that were sent. Okay. Um. Okay. I was like that before. How I manifest is from rage when I was in my 20s. Yes. And that I'm trying to recover. I'm a recovering rage person. So I I will do my best talaga not to give in to my anger. Thank you for sharing this vulnerable moment, Patty. Thank you also. Last night was the only night that I talked about it to Miss Aleli, and I said, I think that it's time for me to share with my soul sisters my struggle with rage. So thank you. Thank you for making this a safe space. Transmute and transform always. You may not do it right away kasi there are certain emotions talaga na it's so heavy, but just keep it in your mind and unconsciously, yung brain mo na yung magpa-process. Siya na yung magta-transmute and transform kahit hindi mo na sabihin, it will just happen in the background. And lastly, Miss Camille, me too, not a morning person. I I woke up like last week. I woke up 3 times na 5:30 and I was like, yes. I wonder like, if I can do it again next week. I mean, let's see, but a joke. I will do it. I will really do it. I want to, I want to break my old habits and I believe that the universe is supporting me kasi na nakaka-jogging ako and that I played pickleball today before our class. That was my first time. I played a sport, so that's why I'm kind of in a high today. My energy is high because of the pickleball. So I honor your rage that you were able to transmute into passion. Thank you, Isa. It's not an easy journey, but Miss Aleli showed me that we can always come back to love. Love talaga. So if I'm angry, if I wanna, if I wanna punch a person in the face, just as Miss Aleli says, sweep off the strong energy, the bad energy, and just pray. Go back to praying, go back to asking your guides, your angels for guidance. It never fails. And that is my personal journey for this year. And I hope to share more with you as we go along. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Patty. I'm also not a morning person, but we can do this. 6 a.m. is a good time, I think, not like 4. Isa says some words, inspiring words. Would you like to read
Please send
to
po.
you in the chat? I honor your rage.
I honor that you were able to transmit into passion. Yes. So that's my
Mm.
theme. That's my theme now. I'm going to make it. I'm going to make it into my. I'm going to use it to heal myself, and to
Yes.
help
It's not
other people.
to
Yeah.
help other people. And it's not just you, and something that I wanna share to everyone. that you were not able to point out, but your rage was coming from your compassion from others. Because, right, you're talking about someone who was unfair to others. So it's coming from love. Your rage is coming from love. So it's really a good thing. You also have rage against stupid leaders because of course you're a leader. You shouldn't you should know better and be accountable for your stature or position, right? So yes, it's reasonable rage, but I mean, what is possible if we release that and transmute that into passion? So thank you for sharing that, Patty, because it's not just you, it's everyone. I love your perspective shift. I particularly love the intention and the integration. I just want to point out what you said because it's gold. It's golden. Golden nugget of wisdom what Patty shared with us. The intention to dissolve the idea of winning and losing and see every experience as feedback, redirection, and realignment or alignment. And the mantra that Patty shared, let us all let it sink in. I trust that everything I experience, that everything that is happening to me is working for me, right? Everything I experience is working for me, even when my mind doesn't understand it yet. Yes, I trust that everything I experience is working for me, even when my mind doesn't understand it yet. So when you can look at your life and see that nothing was wasted, nothing was wrong, everything is a blessing, even your challenge, even your losses, everything is a miracle, everything has a gift, everything is working for you. That's when we step into our power. That's when we come out of victim mindset and blaming mindset and we step fully into our power. Thank you, my dear. Thank you, my love. So we move to the last part of our activation ceremony. It's our identity renewal ceremony. This is where the old you dissolves and the new you is born. So if you have your journal, get it now. If you have a candle, light it. If you don't, that's okay. Your intention can be the flame. And I just want you to know that you cannot manifest beyond your identity. So it's your identity that manifests your reality. If you see yourself as someone who struggles, you'll manifest struggle. If you see yourself as someone who's unlucky in love, you'll manifest proof that you are unlucky in love. If you see yourself as someone who has never enough, who never has enough, you'll manifest scarcity. But tonight we're changing the story, we're rewriting the code, we're stepping into a new identity. And we did this already in our last portal activation, but if you have not done this yet, please do so. So the first part is really release. Name what you're releasing. Right at the top of your journal, I release. And then without censoring, write everything you're letting go of. We did this already, and then we did the ceremony with the fire. But please, if you have not yet done this, do this already. All of it, the old patterns, the old beliefs, the old version of you that's kept you small. You can write, I release the belief that I have to struggle to be worthy. I release the fear that I'm not enough. I release the fear that I'll die old alone. That's mine. I release the fear that I'm never worthy of love. I release the identity of someone who's always behind. I release relationships that drain me. I release the need to control everything. I release my attachment to the old story. So you gotta write this down and really look at it. This is who you were, not who you are. And then you tear that page out and burn it, rip it up into tiny pieces, or just strike through, cross it out with a thick black marker, just or even with your pen, just strike through. And as you do this, you say out loud in your heart, I release you. Thank you for the lessons. You're not me anymore. I'm free. I'm new. I'm reborn. And take a deep breath and shake your body and know that the old energy is gone. That was what we did last time. So now this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna claim our new identity. We did this also in the practices, one of the practices that Patty has shared. But please do it again now. If If you have a fresh page in your journal, write what you're choosing to be right now. This is your new identity, your new operating system. Some examples are: I'm someone who is deeply loved and cherished. I'm wildly abundant and money flows to me easily. I'm worthy of my biggest dreams. I'm magnetic. I'm powerful beyond measure. Whatever it is that you want to manifest in your life, um I'm healthy, I'm vibrant, I'm full of life, I'm the creator, I'm the creatrix of my reality, I'm living my highest timeline, I'm surrounded by people who honor me, who celebrate me, who support me, I'm successful, I turn everything into gold, everything I touch turns into gold. Whatever it is that you want to claim, write at least 10 I am statements, and these are your new truth, this is your new identity. And so this is your homework. Take your time to do this, at least 10 statements. Read your list out loud and let your voice carry these words into the universe. Let every cell in your body hear the new truth. And as you read it, you feel it. Don't just say the words, become them. Your body doesn't know the difference between imagination and reality. So place your hand in your heart and say, this is who I am, this is my truth, this is my identity, I claim it, I own it, I embody it from this moment forward, I operate from this new frequency, so it is, and so it shall be. Tomorrow, I would ask you to share if you can. So take your time today to really focus and finish this today. It's powerful. The portal is powerful. It's 111 It's 11:11 today. So imagine this as already true and then say, this is who I am. This is my highest truth. This is my identity. I claim it. All right. And then you seal it with gratitude. So gratitude seals the manifestation, right? 3 things you're grateful for, as if your 2026 vision has already happened. I'm so grateful I met my soul partner and we're building a beautiful life together. I'm so grateful my business hit 6 figures and get to impact thousands of lives. I'm so grateful my body is healthy and I feel amazing every single day. For example, for me now, I really am manifesting 5 to 6 figures because in US dollars. As right now I'm still at 4, sometimes 5 figures, but not consistently. So now it's really 5 to 6 figures that I'm manifesting. So I'm so grateful. My business hit 6 figures and I get to impact thousands of lives. I'm so grateful my body is healthy and I feel amazing every single day. And write it in past tense or present tense as if it's already done. And this is how you plant seeds in the most fertile soil of the entire year, the 111 portal. And we have also done this in the past exercises. I want all of us, we encourage all of us to do your vision mapping. So one way you can do this is imagine it's December 31, 2026, and you're looking back at the year and it was the best year of your life. 2026 was the best year of your life. So what happened? Who did you become? What did you create? You map it out by categories in your love and relationships. What does your love life look like? Who are you surrounded by? Who do you feel? How do you feel in your relationships? Who are you with? Money and abundance. Oh, let's add in love and relationships. What kind of partner are you? Right? What your identity as a partner? And how deep is your self-love? You can add these. Like end of the year. Money in abundance. What's your income now? How does your money feel? How does money flow to you every month? What does your bank account look like? How do you feel about money? And what value are you giving? What are you able to do to give because of your abundance? How can you help more people because you have more resources? Like really map your vision by category and write this down. So tomorrow we're gonna seal all of this, but tonight, tomorrow, please write this down. Health and vitality. How does your body feel? What's your energy level? What healthy habits have you mastered? Are you now waking up at 6 a.m. every day? How do you look in the mirror? What physical goals did you achieve? It's okay if you don't wake up early every day, but you know, it's really good to start the day early. I remember when I was in Sri Kali Ashram, and I'm not a morning person, but I joined the program and we have to be there. I mean, I paid for it, so I mean, I gotta be there in the class, morning class. And the breakfast ends, so there's a breakfast at 6 a.m. And then there's like, we massage each other every day. We step in each other's backs. And then there's a yoga, pranayama practice in the morning. So we wake up every day at 6 a.m. I remember for 21 days, I would wake up for 6 a.m. 21 days. It's so magical. It shifted a lot for me. Like my body now, I think those 21 days, how my body now is still like this, how it shifted my metabolism, my well-being. I have more radiance and vitality because of those 21 days of every day. All I did was tantra yoga, massage, eat healthy vegetarian meals, pranayama breathwork in the morning, pranayama breathwork in the evening, learning about highest consciousness and all the aspects of gods and goddesses. So yeah, I was just learning about tantra, yoga, pranayama. 21 days, waking up early. It's a healthy habit that I feel we gotta master. Not 4 a.m., 6 or 7 a.m. would be good. You don't have to do anything drastic. You can just walk. I do walk morning slow meditation by walking. You can do your yoga at 7 a.m. You can just lay in bed and meditate at 7 a.m. Like, you don't need to do anything so drastic. You don't need to run or go to the gym right away. Ease yourself, but or you can listen to, a meditation or plug yourself in highest consciousness, read your book. For me, I chant. I chant every morning when I wake up. I light my candle. I chant. I'm into a lot of mantras and chanting right now. I do my chant to Kali. So Om Klim Kali Kali Namaha and Om Mani Padme Hum. And yeah, and I have this new mantra that I'm doing, Om Klim Shrim Kamadevaya Namaha Anangaya Swaha. And then I have the Sarasasa. So I'm diving deep into mantras right now. So it's not something heavy. When I wake up, I chant and I hold my mala beads, my rudraksha. And I know it's some people will say I'm crazy, but that's how I start my mornings now, and it's like helping me release super a lot in my ego. I'm just checking if I said the right word. Yes, it's called Rudraksha. It's what the mala beads. So what is it that you can do when you wake up? Healthy habits. What healthy habits have you mastered? How do you look in the mirror? What physical goals did you achieve? Purpose in career. What work are you doing? How are you serving? What impact are you making? How fulfilled do you feel? What did you create? What did you build? What did you launch? I am gonna share this, by the way, to our WhatsApp group. This is your homework. Oh, thanks for sharing your slides, presentation slides. Patty. All right, done sharing. Personal growth. What did you heal? What did you learn? How did you expand? What fears did you overcome? Who did you become? So I want to add in purpose and career. What did you create? What did you build? What did you launch? What impact are you making? What are you doing? This is called vision mapping. You gotta imagine yourself at by the end of the year. What happened? What amazing experiences did you have? Where did you travel? What did you celebrate? What brought you pure joy? What memories did you create in your travel? Take a few minutes later and write your vision for each category. You can do it right now as I speak. I want you to be specific, don't hold back, and really believe in your manifestations. And remember that there's a strategy or a formula in manifestation. First, you gotta become your highest future version. Become her or him for I'm burping. And that means releasing your old identities or your old identity, your old stories. That's the most important part. You don't attract what you want, you attract who you are and what you believe in. So really rewire your belief systems. And it takes a decision. It doesn't need you to do the step 1, step 2, step 3, dig, all of the shebang. You don't need all of those. Just decide, do inspired action steps daily, rewire yourself, receive positive reinforcements every day, like how you are now here in this room. You're receiving positive reinforcements. So that's an aligned action that you're taking. But first, you gotta ask yourself, who is the version of me that already has all of this? So that's become her, him first. And then take the aligned action. What identity level behaviors you'll start immediately. And then the last is surrender and receive. You gotta surrender and receive and let go of the how of your control. So first, ask yourself, how does the highest future version of me walk? How does she talk? How does she spend her mornings? What does she wear? How does she treat herself? What boundaries does she have? What does she say yes to? What does she say no to? You know, I'm part of Reagan Hillier's um I subscribed in her classes and memberships, and also I finished the course in Mind Valley. And this is every time she does her activation, this is everything that we do. We just really identify with the highest future version of herself. So start being her today, not when you get the money, not when you meet the person, today. And then choose 3 identity level behaviors to start immediately. The version of me who's successful gets up at 6 a.m. or 7 a.m. and start tomorrow. The version of me who's in love treats herself like she's very precious and beautiful. So you buy yourself flowers today. The version of me who's abundant tips generously. Start now. I tip now very generously because I'm abundant, so I'm gonna give tips. That's an aligned action for me. Inspired action, not desperate hustle. Ask, what is one aligned action I can take in each area this month? So for love, maybe you join that self-love class, say yes to the invitation, update your dating profile, or work with a self-love coach. Start the business when it comes to money. Apply for the position. Take the course. Have the conversation with your ideal client. Help. Book the appointment. Join the gym. Meal prep. Go for the walk. Eat good food. One aligned action per area, and that's it. And we gotta surrender and receive. So let go of the how and the when. Trust the universe. Stay open to the magic. Receive the signs. And when you receive the signs, you listen and you follow through. Follow the synchronicities. And this is where the miracle happened. So we'll do more energetic activation tomorrow. But now I want us all to place both hands on your heart and say these activation affirmations with me. Just trust that as you declare, your word is your wand. And as you declare, it is done. Let's begin. I am the creator of my reality. I'm stepping into my highest timeline. I'm abundant in all ways. I am deeply loved. I'm worthy of my biggest dreams. I'm magnetic. I'm living my purpose. I'm healthy and vibrant. I'm successful. I am free. It is done. It is completed. It is fulfilled. So be it. And so it is. Now I want you to close your eyes and imagine a golden light pouring down from the universe directly into the crown of your head. This is your source energy. This is manifestation energy. This is your energy. You're the power of the sun, the moon, the stars, the heavens, Mother Earth, the oceans, the rivers, the bees, the birds, fire, earth, and of life itself. And this golden light is flowing through your entire body, and you're being filled with liquid gold. You're becoming your highest vision. You're activating your new timeline. And this golden light is expanding beyond your heart, beyond your body. And it's creating a force field around you. And this is your new frequency. This is your new identity. This is your magnetic field that will attract and magnetize everything aligned with your highest good. You are a walking portal. Wherever you go, you bring this energy. Let's take a deep breath in, a few more deep breaths as we seal in this activation. Take a deep breath in, soak in as much love and light as you're able, and really affirm your power. And exhale, release all stay stuck energies, and affirm that I am ready, I'm willing, and I'm available to expand my heart to receive the highest love. I'm a wondrous vessel expanding my consciousness. I'm in alignment with my soul purpose. I'm connected with highest consciousness. I open up my heart and soul fully to divine love, abundance, wisdom, beauty, ease, grace, flow, happiness, bliss, synchronicities, soul aligned clients, harmonious relationships, wondrous opportunities, and a life filled with miracles, where miracles are natural. And I truly believe with absolute faith and certainty that everything is always working out for me in my highest good, in the highest good of all. It is done. It is completed. It is fulfilled. So be it, and so it is. Welcome to your new beginning. It is done. You just activated your 2026 timeline. You just anchored your new identity. You just became a magnet for your dreams. So the daily practice that I would recommend, we would recommend for you to do is read your I am statements. It's just this can take so little as like 3 minutes. So total of 11 minutes for everything. Visualize your 2026 vision every day. Close your eyes and just visualize and connect with your higher self. And evening gratitude for what's coming. So it can be as little as 3 minutes, 11 minutes a day to stay in this portal energy. And so we celebrate you. Tomorrow we will celebrate more. We'll collapse the timeline. I think it's a good time to connect at 3 p.m. Dubai or 7 p.m. Manhattan. Can I get an emojis to those? And you can express in the chat as well, in our chat. Um, what's a better time? If it's 7 p.m. Manila time or 8 p.m. Manila time, let me know. Let us know. We're adding the call. We're done with it, but we're adding more calls to support you. And yeah, so there's no going back. The 111 portal is open. The old version of you is gone. And we want to acknowledge you, especially to those who walked this entire 21-day journey with us. You showed up, you did the work, you are facing your patterns, you're releasing what no longer serves you, you are claiming your new identity, and we are here to support you. And we have more 21-day journey happening. Patty and I are collaborating. Again, it will be pay what feels good and pay in full, and you receive one-on-one coaching sessions. So for those who paid in full, you receive one-on-one session with me and PDF reading with Patty. So we have sent you the links. If we have not sent you the link, please remind us. But I think I did, to all those who paid in full. And to those who want to connect with us. Um, Just know that you're never meant to do all of these alone, and you deserve everything in your life that you're calling in. It's yours. And may I just leave you with a final blessing for today, and I'll see you tomorrow again. So may you walk through 2026 knowing that you're loved. May you manifest with ease and grace. May you trust in perfect divine timing. May you be surrounded by beautiful souls who see your light and who honor you and who celebrate you. May you receive everything you desire and so much more. May you remember that you need nothing. And when you need nothing, you attract everything, you magnetize everything. And may you always live from wholeness, not from lack, but from wholeness. And may you always live a life filled with love, abundance, and daily miracles. May the sun bring you new energy by day. May the moon soften your story by night. May the rain wash away all your worries. May the breeze blow new strength into your being. And may you walk gently to the earth and know its beauty all the days of your life. Let's bring our hands together in prayer and recite the 5 Reiki principles. Just for today, I'm at peace. I trust. I'm grateful. I work joyfully. I'm love. And with a smile on your faces, let's slowly and gently open. Thank you so much for joining us. See you again tomorrow. And if there are no more questions, do you have any questions? Or do you want to reserve it for tomorrow? We have 4 minutes left. um, I want to thank you for being here, for your energy, for trusting Patty and I, for trusting us, for those who want to connect. You can exchange contact information with each other, follow each other on Instagram. That would be so good. This community is powerful, and you support each other here, and you are each other's biggest cheerleaders in this journey. So the portal is open for the next 3 to 5 days. Work with this energy. Let the powerful energy work through you. And again, please focus on one of your manifestation. Channel all your energy there in the next 7 days. For me, it's my business. For you, what it is? Is it your love life? Is it your health? Focus, and continue your daily I am statements, magic wand statements. Practice your visualization, your gratitude practice throughout the week. Patty has sent this exercise to us before. Do this again. Notice evidence. Observe the evidence that your manifestation is working for you. And also notice whenever old programming tries to resurface, and then catch it. You pause, you recalibrate, you self-regulate, choose the new identity. And you have us. You have Patty, you have me, you have myself, you have each other. So you're not alone in this journey. We have our community. Please join our Facebook group if you're not yet part of it. We are posting there the exercises as well as the WhatsApp group. Please continue to support each other in the groups, in the WhatsApp, in the Facebook. Share your wins, share your challenges, ask questions. Use the support group. This is your soul family. And so know that you're never alone, you're always connected. And before we go, let's seal this energy one more time. Place your hand on your heart and relax. Take a deep breath in and say with me, I am love. I am abundance. I am wisdom. I'm divine wisdom. I'm always divinely guided and protected. I am free. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It is done, it is done, it is done. So be it, and so it is. All right. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, Patty. I love you. Thank you for being brave enough to everyone. Thank you for being brave and vulnerable enough to choose yourself. Thank you for being willing to see your patterns. Thank you for being open. Thank you for believing in something bigger, something bigger than yourself. Thank you for believing in yourself. Go be the miracle. Patty, do you have anything you want to share before we end?
Hello, everyone.
all I can say is that grabe. I mean, last year I did not know about spirituality. I mean, what I mean is I know, pero I did not see myself taking this path. Like, who would have known I would be a tarot reader? Who would have known I'd be studying about manifestation and sharing it, and sharing my knowledge and then guiding other people to discover more about themselves in a way that's not taught in schools, in a way that's not widely accepted in society. It's a different power that I've discovered, and there's so much joy and there's so much honor that Miss Alali found me, and that now we're working together and we are with all of you. We're with Isa, we're with Camille, we're with Catherine, Ali, Liana, Angie. Who else? I want to mention everyone's name.
Ria.
Denise,
Denise,
Aliyah.
yeah.
Yes. It's a big deal, and this is just the beginning. And I'm happy that we started our new year this way. It's a preparation kasi February we will turn over na to the year of the horse. So that's when shit gets real. So tayo, we are prepared. I am confident that we are all that in this circle we are prepared. We are prepared to, as Miss Alali puts it, we are prepared to work joyfully, to receive gracefully, and to embrace people compassionately. That last line is for me, specifically for me. Yes.
I love
Isa
that.
sent Isa sent a message. I see your courage, discipline, and intelligence, Patty. The way you use your manifesting powers is so inspirational. Thank you, Isa, and I hope to use it more in an inspirational way. Yes.
I
So
love it that you I love it
yeah.
that you said thank you and say I want to use it more. Like instead of brushing it off because you're so powerful and you claim it. You're claiming it. You are powerful.
Yeah.
I love it. And Isa is also very powerful. Very powerful
Yes.
manifester. So all of us here actually.
Yes.
Anything
So
else you wanna
ayun.
share?
There I'll open my one-on-one manifestation coaching. I'll have a program focused on healing spending wounds, which
Mm.
I will be working again with Miss Aleli on.
Mm.
You know, as mga gastador. I know,
Yes.
Catherine, Kat, are you listening? Because this is for
Yes, so we're healing our money wounds. We have a new
yeah,
journey, healing soul
yeah,
contracts and healing money wounds. So we're preparing that
yes,
together. Again, it's pay what feels good and it's for everyone.
yeah.
And we're here to show up for you. And yeah, thank
Mm-hmm.
you for joining. Can we take another picture? Smile. One more. One more. Oh yeah, the hearts. Yay! Thank you so much, everyone. See you tomorrow. Okay ba? 3 p.m. Dubai, 7 p.m. Manila time. It's a good time for you. Is
Yes,
it?
yes,
Yes?
yes.
For everyone. So we will be answering your questions. Let's do it tomorrow. We'll be here to guide you, prepare your questions, and then we'll activate each other more. Thank you. Have a good night. And
You.
enjoy. Enjoy your night, my dear Patty. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Camille. Thank you, Denise. Thank you, Kat. Thank you, Isa. Thank you, Ali. Thank you, Layana, Anshi, Aliyah, to all those who are part. Jel. Who else? To everyone who's part of the journey. Thank you, my dear. Good
Thank
night.
you. Thank